Yes, that should be good.
Oh. It's been too long, sir.
Yes, it has. Alright guys, welcome. Death's Crowbar here from Christian Gamer, and we are with Greg from KindaFunny.
Good to see you again. How you been?
I'm good.
What is the hat? Talk to me about the hat.
The hat.
The hat needs to be addressed in every video you do.
Alright, the hat is my SGC hat.
Okay.
Alright, last SGC they had the rave. I was the first person in the rave. The guy selling all the inflatable dolphin people rode on, all the different light up stuff and junk, he handed me the hat for free to try and get other people to get stuff.
Did it
because
work,
I was in there
push
before
them
the
away
doors
from
even
it?
opened. Well, I guess it worked because a lot of people had other stuff, and I decided to bring the hat back for RTX and SGC this year.
I appreciate it.
And everyone's been, oh my gosh, I love the hat.
Yeah.
So
well, this has been a good hat podcast.
Yeah. So, honestly, because I had notes, and my phone deleted my notes.
Oh, it's fun. Technology.
Oh, yeah. I don't have notes, but I normally don't have notes for a podcast.
Yeah, it's laid back.
For
What do you
podcasts?
feet up? Come on. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just put your feet up.
What I almost always do when I podcast with people,
Yeah.
interview people, I just let them say what they want about their stuff.
Here's what I don't like about minorities. Wait, my stuff or? Oh, okay. I work for KindaFunny.com. You should go there. You should subscribe to it, like, share. Thank you for all the support you've given us.
Yeah, because I do so many indie things, and so many people. It's this straightforward. It's this list of questions that get answered.
Yeah.
And then it's done.
Right.
I like to get the person I'm interviewing to talk about what they like to talk about.
That's the best thing that I want. You stumbled on it on yourself. I had to go to journalism school to learn all this about active listening and being a part of the conversation. Right. I remember when I first started in the J school and doing interviews, and I'd have a legal pad full of questions. Right. And you'd get to the point where you ask the question and you focus so much on the answer that you're missing the chance to go, well, wait, what about that? Go back. Let's follow up on that. Tell me about this. Do this. Do that. And then you're just going down this really robotic list that isn't a conversation. That's why I was joking around about our podcast being a conversational podcast, right?
Exactly. Yeah, that's always been my goal in everything. It's conversational. You keep it fun. You keep it friendly with everybody.
Yeah.
And whatever you do.
So I'm at RTX.
Yeah, we're at RTX, SGC.
Yeah. Well, I feel like SGC is over at JW, right?
Yeah,
it's actually a good idea the way they have them broken up. You were
Yeah.
talking about it them being rowdier over there. It's like
that's
because their own event. This isn't the exact same thing. Which I was worried about as being an SGC fan, right? Of going to it last year for the first time and loving it. I was worried about it not losing its soul, but coming in here and it is like, okay, it's just another track. You know what I mean? Like the fact that it's offsite, the fact that it is all in one spot, it feels like, okay, cool, this is something completely different.
Yeah. It did confuse me at first because I wasn't sure exactly how everything was working out. Nobody explained everything to me to begin with, so I was like, are they doing part of it here and part of it there? And I know there's these satellite locations, but what is all going on?
How does it all work together?
Yeah. So I went over there and talked to Craig and everybody earlier. I asked, Bolin a question because he'd asked me for a impression the other day. So
what?
Liam Neeson.
Give it to me.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want.
It's like I'm watching a movie.
Essentially went through this whole thing, but it wrote it down specifically for the impression that had a list of lines that were for if you're going to accept my impression for whatever you're doing, and if not, I'll kill your amiibos.
Damn, you went there. Those are like sacred objects to them.
Yeah. Oh, they're killing some of them tonight.
I know, I always like that to death.
Last year's was crazy.
Yeah.
You see the gold amiibos today?
I know. They don't care. They're renegades over there. They'll take everybody down.
I do have a question. Okay, Moriarty.
Yeah.
Does that ever, like Sherlock Holmes Moriarty stuff, ever come up with you guys?
No, it's funny. It's Colin, was talking about it that he used to get it a long time ago.
Okay.
And then when the books were more popular, and then it kind of faded away. And then with the rise of the TV show, it became another thing of a flare up. And honestly, I'd never read Sherlock Holmes, so like it was news to me that was a thing that he gets sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a Holmes fan myself.
Yeah.
Can't even think of the show. But it's not even Sherlock Holmes I'm thinking of. It's
Elementary?
No, not even Elementary. It's the one with oh gosh, they made a few movies a while back. It was a TV show about it, but it's all about one guy getting all the different ancient relics together to keep
National Treasure.
No.
National Treasure with Nicolas Cage, a great movie. Everybody should watch
not that one.
Number 2 is pretty good too.
Noah Wilder. The name of the character? I can't remember exactly.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
No. No, it's got a lot of characters that are in, say, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and things like that.
Seems like we're talking about League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
It had like a 3-part movie, 3 different movies. One of them, he's like looking for the Spear of Destiny. One of them, he's trying to...
Jurassic Park. There's 3 of those.
I can't even think of it. It's bad. Like, I watch these shows a lot and
can't keep them.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry about it.
It's just like names around here. Some people, it's like, hi.
You know their face. You're like, I don't know what's happening.
I know who you are, but I don't. There's so many names I go through in a day.
The Rolodex is like going. I can't catch up.
Yeah.
How many interviews have you done today?
Oh gosh. Let's see. I've done about 5 interviews today. One of them, it was funny because like I show up to the booth, and I'm like, okay, you guys asked me to come and do an interview or get something for you guys. So what do you want to do? And they're like, well, we can't leave the booth. And there's like one of the big broadcaster booths right beside them. So you can't hear anything.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, so that scratch off interview. Okay, can I get some gameplay footage? No, it's under NDA. You can't get gameplay footage. Okay.
Wasting your time.
What do you want me to do?
You should have hit him with the rave hat. Put a rave hat in pockets of him.
Yeah. But did live stream an interview earlier.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. There's a game down there. Honestly, I've gone through so many different booths right now. I can't even think of the name, but
sure.
It was weird because it's like this horror game about a painter guy and his daughter and.
Layers of Fear.
Layers of Fear, yeah. They gave me a press kit photo thing from it, so.
I didn't know they're here. That's awesome.
Yeah, they're down there. They've got their new expansion DLC stuff awesome. They're showing off. So it's just a demo of the DLC, and they contacted me wanting me to do it. I hadn't even played the original game.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'll do it. I'll try and read up a little. I mean, they sent this to me on Tuesday, and I was down in San Antonio because Monday I decided I'm going to make a week of this. Went down to San Antonio Monday, went to SeaWorld for 2 days, and then came up here.
So, you made a week of Texas, not of work. Okay.
Yeah, of Texas. Well, I don't really consider this work, but...
Where are you from?
I am from Texarkana. So, 6 hours from here. If you're driving.
Did you drive?
Yeah, I drove. So I got the vehicle around, so when people are, hey, we need this for our booth, it's, okay.
I'll go get it, yeah, sure.
I'll go get it.
Whatever.
Let's be buddies. Whatever it takes for me, it's like, so sometimes it takes nothing to get to know some people, and then sometimes it takes you going to Best Buy, buying them a bunch of stuff.
Cables.
Yeah, cables.
Everyone needs cables.
With Alienware last SGC, it was going to the hardware store and picking up stuff for mounting TVs and stuff.
Very important as well. So what do you do for work right now?
Oh, that's an interesting question. I'm kind of I write for gaming I write for Christian Gamer. Do podcasts, do interviews, do PR, do pretty much everything.
Okay, you're busy.
Yeah. And then I volunteer for a booth called Gaming Outfitters to make it to conventions that I can't pay for myself because I'm a broke college student.
That'll happen.
And I've been doing this since I was 16 years old, 20 now, so trying to get as much experience in the industry as I can.
Do you want to do all this when it's done, when you're done with college?
Oh yeah.
What's your degree gonna be?
Right now, going into mass comm.
Oh, nice. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, because I prefer the PR, getting in front of people, doing interviews, that kind of stuff.
Sure.
Over the let's sell stuff at a booth.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm fine with going down to a booth if I get to talk to people and do stuff, but
show them the game, like, you know what I mean?
Or show a game, because that's what I've done all my life. You know, it's. When I was 5, it's, hey, come look at my new game, it's so awesome.
Yeah.
You know,
try to explain to everybody why you like it.
Yeah. And then, you know, I guess a lot of us have that same kind of thing, grow up and want to do that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I do know a lot of my viewers, readers, and whatnot don't really know who you are.
Oh, that's great.
So,
my name's Greg Miller.
Yeah.
I've been covering video games for about a decade now. I used to do it at IGN, did that for 8 years. Then, in 2015, my friends and I broke away and started our own site called KindaFunny, and we've been doing that now for a year and a half. Yeah.
Sounds about good.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, good. That's the shoot. Go to KindaFunny.com. A lot of videos are up there. You can see all sorts of stuff. We have a cool Layers of Fear Let's Play up, where it was a sponsored one, so we got to go to a haunted house and play it there.
That sounds awesome.
It was cool. My dog's in it. My dog's in a lot of my videos. His name's Portillo. Yes, he's named after the Chicago hot dog restaurant.
Well, that's cool.
Thank you. Thank you for the ringing endorsement. That's a really cool story about how I named my dog, but no big deal. You understand that Portillo's mascot is a wiener dog in a bun. Yeah, I got a wiener dog that looks just like that wiener dog, and it's better than cool, but whatever.
Well, I've never gotten to name any of the animals at my, even when they were my animals.
I don't like that at all. You gotta have a conversation with somebody over there.
It was always, hey, I was like, hey, let's name it Samus or something. And
they were
then
like,
it was, no, we're gonna name it like Cookie or whatever.
What the hell?
Like,
Cookie.
Yeah. All my family, we grew up gaming. We grew up D&D and everything like that. I was playing D&D at 5 years old.
Oh, wow.
And then everyone else is my siblings have kind of fallen away from all the gaming stuff.
You haven't.
But no.
Don't let it go.
Yeah, I've kept to it and just love the industry and everything I've done in it. And kind of try and teach people what I've done so far and the mistakes I've made so far.
Yeah.
To try and
help them on their journey.
Even though I'm not that big right now, you know?
So
any little bit helps.
Yeah, no, that's. I mean, I'm not the biggest person out there. I'm not the biggest site out there. You know what
Nobody's
I mean?
the biggest.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter. You have your own community. You have your own audience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what's your plans right now for RTX?
I have to crush Screw Attack in a couple things.
Oh yeah.
Tonight
yeah,
I'm going to play Mario Party with them.
Okay.
I'm going to crush them.
Okay.
Tomorrow we have a panel called Screw Attack vs. KindaFunny.
Yes.
We're going to crush them.
Now,
then I'm going to follow Craig home. I'm going to crush him.
Now, how do you think you're going to compare to Mega 64?
We'll be funnier. We'll probably be funnier. Probably be more popular. I don't know. I love Mega 64 so much.
Did you see their thing last year?
No, I heard about it.
Okay.
I caught the highlights of it. I saw their response video to Screw Attack's challenge, which kind of like I looked at it. I was like, we're gonna make a funny video. And I looked at their video. I was like, they're crazy. Ours will be funnier. And then
last year they had makeup and everything.
Yeah.
Someone pretended that they'd been like drop kicked by a SGC fan or something. And been attacked to try and keep him out of the game.
Yeah.
One of them came back as a ghost from the year before.
Yeah, they're crazy guys. I love Mega 64. They're the best.
Yeah, I was talking to him earlier about it, and they're like, "Oh, he won't beat us on comedy and skits." And
yeah. We probably won't. That's a great point. But maybe in outfits. We have some cool outfits planned.
Maybe even on the amount of games you win for.
Hopefully, yeah. How many did Mega 64 win?
They seem to just about kind of even it up.
Now we're gonna win. We're gonna landslide it. It's over for you, stuttering Chris.
Stuttering Chris. Evil punk.
It's good to see you, sir.
Yeah, it's good to see you. So, you want to say a little about your co-hosts?
Sure. I have a bunch of co-hosts. One is named Colin Moriarty. He's been covering video games for about as long as I have. He likes PlayStation. He likes the Republican Party. He does not like coming to conventions. The other is Nick Scarpino. He doesn't know anything about video games, but he's got a great beard, and he says really inappropriate things. Then there's Tim, the Pure One Gettys. He likes Crash Bandicoot. I don't think it's that great of a game, but he's really obsessed with it. But he always dresses to the nines. Off camera is often Kevin Coelho. He's filthy.
And then my probably last question, what did you thought about the new Zelda game?
Oh man, the new Zelda game I'm stoked for. I got to play it at E3, enjoyed what I played. I'm excited to sit down with it. It's definitely a world you want to play for hours on end. You know what I mean? I did like, what, 30-minute demo, and that's not enough. But it was, the mechanics are cool. I think it's not pretty in terms of like, wow, what a visually, you know,
it's
pushing
not Skyrim or something like
but
that.
I like the art style they have going for it. You know what I mean? I like the new stuff they're adding, sliding on my shield down this, bombs being magic.
You realize that that's from the old TV show, right?
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, someone even put a clip up of it on Twitter.
Oh, that's awesome.
Of how on the TV show he'd put a bomb, get on a shield, and just fly and slide.
Nice. Yeah, no, I thought it was great. I can't wait to play it on my NX. X is gonna give it to you.
What do you think of it as an actual like Zelda game? You know?
I think it's a good move. I didn't like Skyward Sword. I felt that felt too far off the beat, off the path of Zelda. But I don't like Zelda always being the same thing over and over. I don't have my fair. I need a wood shield. I need a wood sword. You know what I mean? Like I like the idea of this. Okay, you are the hero of time. You assume you've woken up. The world needs you. Let's go. All right, cool. Let's get in there. And then it is the Zelda we know mixed with this world we don't. That's cool.
Without, you know, I've only seen the stuff from E3.
Yeah.
I was actually joking about it streaming Twilight Princess while it was all going on, and did like a 9-hour stream, and I was constantly, I want that guy's sword, I want that guy's sword, and while streaming, my viewers were like, why do you keep wanting their swords? And I'm like, well, in case the Master Sword breaks. Joking about the whole weapons breaking on the new one.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, that is one thing we were like, what happens if like you get the sword, Master Sword, and it breaks?
You have to imagine that'll be like the last sword you get. It's
I know it was. We were like, you know, it's old and rusted and
no one's used it forever.
You know,
100 years.
You've been to sleep for 1,000 years, and Master Sword's gone now. So
it's just
screw you. Yeah, I've honestly not been 100% sure about what I think about it because it looks great.
Yeah.
It looks like a good survival game and stuff from what I've been able to tell, but I wasn't sure whether it was really Zelda.
It feels like Zelda when you play it. That's the best thing. I mean, like, granted, you're not, you know, you're cooking for your food, different stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like the controls feel like Zelda. When I locked onto an enemy and like hopped around them, I was like, okay, this is what I'm expecting.
And honestly, adding things in like cooking food and whatnot doesn't seem too far off the beaten path of Zelda, where fishing and things were added in, and stuff like that along the way.
It's just a cool progression, right? It's something different to do.
Oh, and you know what? What do you think about the Zelda timeline, universe, whatever?
I never liked it.
Okay.
I don't think it needs it. I just, because it's when you jump in. I always want, don't get me wrong, from Ocarina on, I think I would have, I loved Ocarina.
Yeah.
I love Majora's Mask. I would have loved to see more of that. Mm-hmm. So when we get to it jumping to, you know, Wii or whatever, and I'm a wolf, and it's this, it's like, but I've never felt the need to place them all around. Exactly. I like that every Zelda is its own thing in a way.
I've always put them in my own universe, especially when you think of something like Link's Awakening, which comes after, you know, Link to the Past, but for some reason Samus and like Mario and stuff show up randomly in it, and you're like,
at the end of the day, it's just video games, right?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Let's not overthink it. I just don't want to do the same story every time.
Yeah. Let's do 3 dungeons, then 3 more dungeons, and then fight the big bad guy.
Exactly.
You know, you've got to hit him 3 times this way, and then 3 times another way, and then 3 times another way.
Knock the light back at him. It's like, all right.
Stab the eye.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The eyes.
Yeah. You know that you've got a giant. We were talking about the cliches of it myself. That there's giant spiders on almost every game. There's something you have to stab the eye of in just about every game. And things like that. Sometimes twice. So I'm ready to see some new stuff myself. I never played Skyward Sword. People told me it was bad, but
I like it.
Yeah. I thought of playing it myself just since I'm in a Zelda thing right now, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Especially since I'll have to buy the game and one of those fancy
Motion
remotes
Plus. Yeah. No, thank you,
to
sir.
work on my Wii U.
No, thank you,
so,
sir. Yeah. Cool.
So, I think that's about it, guys.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah,
I hope you all
thanks
come
for
check me out, man.
doing this. I wasn't quite sure what you feel about a casual talking thing.
I love
I mean,
casual
I know
talking.
it seems more like what you guys do.
Exactly.
I watch the
This is what
podcast,
this is what I was born to
Oh
do.
yeah, this is what I enjoy doing myself. I really think 3 people makes the best dynamic with
Yeah.
things like this because I had a podcast. I've done podcasts for like the last 3 or 4 years now, and it always seemed when one person couldn't be there or whatever, it would just be like, if I'm talking about something news-wise, it'd be, oh, yeah, this happened, and what do you think about that? Oh, it's great. And I'm like, yeah, it's great too.
Need a little bit more than that.
Yeah, it's like
we have to differ in some way, right?
At the podcast, and one of my friends, he's the Apple fanboy nerd guy who's only really played the newer stuff, and then there's me who I love Windows and the customizability of things and all the new stuff coming out with everything. I love technology and stuff, but I'm not dedicated to anything
One
particularly.
platform. Yeah.
And I've played all the old stuff because my uncles and aunts and stuff put me through the old stuff when they play through,
Yeah.
and then made me play the newer stuff.
Sure, that's nice. That's a good way
And
to
then
do
we
it.
had the older guy who actually went through it when it came out and stuff. So we had kind of
That's a
a
timeline.
range of everything, so that it was very dynamic.
Good.
But I feel, sometimes you don't get quite as dynamic things with
Just one-on-one. No,
One-on-one,
I totally
yeah.
understand. I totally understand what you mean. Yeah.
That's why I kind of wish I could have had one of my other guys here with me.
We didn't need it.
but-
We did great. This was a killer interview. Don't worry about it. Tell those other guys it's over.
Well, they never go anywhere. Well,
I know what that feels like.
yeah, and because it's a site of volunteers, one of them's based out of Orlando.
Yeah.
One of them's based out of Boston. All right, and I'm based out of Texarkana. I go to like every convention, and then the ones who live in Orlando and Boston sometimes don't even go to those ones, and I'm like, what the heck?
PSP, step your game up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Cool. Thank you so much. Pleasure as always.
Hope you have a good time the rest
You
of
too.
RTX.
I hope you come to all the SGC panels I'm on and boost Screw Attack.
Well, I'll come to as many as I can. There is a party tomorrow.
Sure.
Being filmed by Twitch Texas at
Totally
at
understand.
the same time and stuff. And it had said Sunday originally, but for some reason it's telling me Saturday now.
Oh, interesting.
Because it had said after party when I bought the tickets, and now it's like, ew, it's on Saturday during all of your stuff.
You're like, that's not an after party.
No.
That's just a party.
Yeah. Why do you call this
That's an
after party?
inconvenient party at best. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, if you want to give one more kind of funny.
Go to KindaFunny.com, guys. I'm nice, right? Right.
Sure. Go to KindaFunny, watch their stuff. They've got a ton of amazing things for you to watch, gameplay. They've got podcasts, everything. So go.
Go.
Go. Thanks, guys. This has been me, Josh Turner, aka Death's Crowbar, and
Rick Miller. And a hat.
yeah.
That was great, man. Thank you very much. The honor.